welcome back to Nourished Sundays. My name is Joanna and I'm your host. I am certified in holistic nutrition from the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, and I'm very passionate about healthy eating and everything that surrounds it. Now, I know healthy eating. What does that even mean? It's such a big buzz topic that can be quite overwhelming. So through this series, I'm hoping to give you little tips that are very easily applicable in your day-to-day life, but that can make a huge difference in how you feel and your experience with food. Today's topic is grains. So, grains, that's a very big staple in our food, in our diet, in the Western world in particular, but throughout the world. They're usually pretty fast to cook, so it's something easy when you want a quick fix. And there is a lot of variety within the grains world, which is something that sometimes we reduce it like rice, that's like the grain, but we don't see all the other grains that can be very helpful in our diet. So some grains are gluten-free, some grains have gluten, as you know. Some are very high in protein. So ideally, we want to incorporate more of those into our diet. And some people, again, like it goes better for some than others. So make sure that you listen to what your body is saying and maybe what your doctor is saying too in regards to grain. But I personally would recommend that you incorporate a few grains and maybe switch them. So instead of using white rice, try to reach for quinoa, millet, buckwheat, amaranth, and brown or wild rice. So it's actually interesting because wild rice is actually often not considered a grain. It's actually more like a plant. I mean, not that grains are not a plant, but like a legume. And it has so many good things in there. But it fills you up quite a lot, and it really feels like you're eating rice. So that's one of the amazing ones. One thing that I want you to be cognizant of, though, when you're eating grains, is that grains are quite heavy in phytic acid content. So phytic acid, you may have never heard of that, but what it does, it has a lot of positive, things to it, which mainly is that they bind to toxins and they remove them from our systems. So that's pretty good, we want that. That helps our bodies get better, get rid of the bad stuff. But the bad part is that phytic acid also binds to minerals and get rid of them, take them out of our body. So minerals, and we need a lot of them, right? That's what we're made of, minerals, vitamins, and of course, lots of water. So one tip to get rid of the high content in phytic acid is to soak up your grains, and that's something super easy to do. It doesn't take lots of time, it doesn't take require a lot of things. Basically, you just fill up, put the grain that you're gonna be cooking the next day in a pot, in a container, and fill it up with water. That's it. You leave it overnight, and that does the magic. It really helps remove a lot of the phytic acid. So not all of it, you still get the good qualities of it, but it reduces the waste of minerals, basically. And another great thing that it does is that it makes the grain more easy to digest. So your body is more ready to absorb all the great things that are inside the grains. Win-win. And also what you can also do that, the soaking with lentils, for example, so all the legumes and oats, that also really increases their their absorption quality, and makes them more easy for your body to digest and to absorb all the good nutrients when you soak up the grains, the legumes, and the oats. So get ready to soak it up. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope to see you again next week, and in the meantime, I wish you all the best, great eating, and a good health. Bye.